Hi guys, how are you doing? This is Sebastian from TechCentury and welcome to my first look and unboxing of the Lumonitor portable touchscreen monitor with a built-in battery. So let's get started with the unboxing. So here we see the box that I've received, and let's not waste any time and get straight into the content. So here we can see that the monitor is well protected with this foam right here, and then we already see the monitor itself also with the attached cover. Now one thing to note is that this cover is an accessory that you have to purchase separately, so this is not included with the monitor itself, but I really like to see this nice texture here, and it's also very grippy, so that's great if you're carrying it around. And then here on the back side we can actually see that we have this cover attached with these thumb screws, which I think is probably the best solution to attach a cover to a portable monitor, because you can just easily remove them without any necessary tools, and of course it also just really stays in place without moving, which is definitely an advantage, for example, as opposed to magnets. Then put this monitor to the side for a second. We'll have some more protective foam right here. And then we get to the cables that are included. So here we just have a regular USB Type-C to USB Type-C cable that you could use, for example, to connect to your smartphone like a Galaxy S10 or also a Windows powered PC. Then next up we also have a regular HDMI cable to mini HDMI, which you could then use, for example, to connect your gaming console or other devices that feature an HDMI output. And last but certainly not least, we then also have a power brick that then connects to the USB Type-C input. And this is of course required to power these integrated batteries and to really charge them up. But now let's close the box and take a closer look at the monitor itself. So here we have it, and I think this cover makes a really nice first impression. And then if we open it up, we can already see that we have the Lumonitor itself. First impressions are really nice because we have this matte surface texture here on the display, which should be very nice for outdoor use as well, combined with the high brightness. We can take a look around here what we have on the monitor itself. And here on the side, we then see that we have a speaker grill up top, the volume up and down buttons, and also the power on and off switch, as well as a micro USB on the left side. One thing that I can immediately tell is that these buttons are very tactile. So this is something that I've criticized on other portable monitors in the past, that the buttons just felt not really responsive, and this is definitely much improved. They remind me more of buttons that you would find on a smartphone, which is definitely a good thing. Then here on the other side we have of course another speaker grill, and then also the mini HDMI input, as well as two USB Type-C ports and also the headphone jack. But now let's actually get to the killer feature, and this is of course that we don't need to connect anything to power on this monitor. So I'll just long press the power button, and then we can already see that it turns on. So this is a really nice thing to see, because that's definitely a feature that you don't see on most other portable monitors. Most of them require a USB Type-C power source, no matter if it's a smartphone, a power bank, or also being connected to the wall outlet, but not the case here on the Lumonitor. This works straight off the box because it has 6000 milliamp hours of integrated battery. Now this monitor is available in a full HD and a 4K version on Kickstarter. I'll leave a link to the campaign in the description below, and both have the integrated battery. It's really plug and play, so you don't need to install any software. Just plug in your device, turn on the monitor, and then you're ready to go. There's also a small battery indicator in the upper right corner whenever you're using the display, so that's very good as well. And when connecting your mobile device, such as a Galaxy S10, there are actually two alternative modes to choose from. First off, just mirroring whatever is on your smartphone's display, or because Samsung also has this DeX desktop mode, this also works, and in both scenarios the monitor is also charging the smartphone battery, which is great, because when you use such an external display with your smartphone, then it usually drains the battery of the smartphone very fast. But because this is with a built-in battery, this is not the case on the Lumonitor. Now depending on what laptop you own, like this HP ProBook that I have right here with the 15-inch 1600x900 pixel TN display, this monitor is also a great improvement when it comes to brightness, viewing angles, and also the resolution. and it will definitely earn a spot in my laptop bag to improve my productivity on the go, because you just have to fold it together, put it in your bag, and you barely notice it, which is absolutely awesome. Before ending this video, I definitely have to mention that the build quality on the monitor that I have right here wasn't as good as I expected. And I've also talked about this to the guys over at Lumonitor, and they explained that the version that I have right here is actually a pre-production prototype, and that definitely explains it. But I just want to be completely transparent with you guys that this is something that they still need to work on. But since this product isn't really shipping yet in a finalized version, that also definitely makes sense that they haven't finalized everything yet. If you have any questions about this monitor, please leave them in the comments below. And I thank you guys very much for watching. See you next time.